Hey everyone, welcome back to the Banana Thumbnail Podcast, where we bring thumbnails to life to crush the competition. Today we've got something really interesting lined up. Absolutely. We're diving into the debate that's been buzzing around the creator community. Sora 2 versus Veo 3. Right. So many people are trying to figure out which AI video tool is actually worth their money. I mean, is it really a good idea to drop nearly $500 a month on Veo 3 or can Sora 2 do the job just as well? Exactly. And I think that's the big question on a lot of creators' minds. So Alex, let's get into it. What's really going on under the hood with these two options? So here's the scoop. On the surface, it might look like they're doing the same thing, but they're fundamentally built differently. Think of it like comparing a heavy-duty diesel truck to a sleek sports car. They both drive, but they're designed for different tasks. Jordan, interesting analogy. So if Veo 3 is the sports car, what makes it stand out? Alex, well, Veo 3 has seriously improved its visual fidelity. It's been scoring the highest in benchmarks for e-commerce videos, outperforming others including Sora 2. It has a polished look, but that comes with a cost, longer generation times and a bit more rigidity. Got it. So if I need something that looks amazing, Veo 3 is the way to go, but it's not super flexible? Exactly. On the other hand, Sora 2 is all about simulating the physical world. It excels in physics accuracy, scoring high marks for fluid dynamics and natural motion. If you need realism in movement, like a splash of water or a car bouncing, Sora 2 nails it. That's a neat distinction. But when it comes to actual visual quality, how do they compare? Great question. If we're pausing a frame and judging purely on how good it looks, Veo 3 is definitely in the lead. It can push out high-quality textures up to 4K at 60 frames per second. But remember, video isn't just about still images. It's how it moves that counts. Right, and I've heard Sora 2 is quicker at generating longer clips, right? You're spot on. Veo 3 usually takes about 68 seconds for a standard 8-second clip. Sora 2 can whip out a 20-second clip in just 30 to 45 seconds. That cumulative time difference can be a game changer for larger projects. Jordan, that's super important for creators working on tight deadlines. Speaking of important, let's touch on audio. I hear this is where things get messy with these tools. Absolutely. While Veo 3 boasts native audio synthesis, it doesn't always deliver as promised. In my experience, only about 25% of the audio outputs match expectations on the first try. You often have to hit that regenerate button multiple times. Wow, that sounds frustrating. So you might end up with great visuals but terrible sound, or vice versa. Exactly. And if you're a casual user, Veo 3 might be overkill. Its credit burn rate is high, especially with those audio regenerations. You could be tripling your costs just trying to get the audio right. So what about the pricing? I bet that's a big factor in deciding which one to use. Definitely. Veo 3 Ultra costs around $249 a month, but if you need volume, you might need 2 accounts, roughly $498 a month for 100 videos. Meanwhile, Sora 2 Pro comes in at about $200 a month for a capacity of 500 videos. That's a massive difference in cost per video. That's a significant cost consideration. So what's the best scenario for each tool? Great question. Veo 3 Ultra is best for high-end commercials where you need that ultra-realistic 4K resolution. On the flip side, Sora 2 is perfect for bulk content like social media clips or scenes that require a lot of physics accuracy. And it sounds like a hybrid setup might be the smartest choice for some creators? Exactly. Using Sora 2 for bulk content and Veo 3 for your hero shots combines the strengths of both tools. Speaking of which, are there any trends to keep an eye on as we head into 2026? Yes, Google is pushing for deeper integration of Veo 3 into its platforms, which means you might be generating video clips directly within Google Docs in the near future, and OpenAI seems to be focusing on developing Sora 2's API for enterprise use, which could lead to better third-party tools. Wow, that's exciting. It sounds like competition is heating up, and that's always a good thing for creators.
For sure.
The push for better technology keeps prices in check and encourages improvements. So to wrap this all up, it seems like neither tool is a magic button, right? You really need to choose based on your specific needs. Absolutely. If you need realism in motion, go with Sora 2. For breathtaking visuals, choose Veo 3. Pick the right tool for the job and you can achieve some solid results. Great takeaways today. Thanks for breaking all this down, Alex. Of course. And for those listening, remember to always budget properly and consider your workflow needs. That's a wrap for this episode of the Banana Thumbnail Podcast. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one.